What's going on, Peoples? Olive season is fast approaching and the time has come to do a little work in the grove. So today we're going to be spreading manure all over the olive grove. We've already placed a bunch of piles of manure on the property, and so the time has come to get one of these bulldozer type trucks and spread those babies out so we can get maximum distribution of the poopy. And in this case, we're going to be using sheep poop because we got a sheep farmer here who's got sheep poop in the quantities that we require. I got boots on. Let's get to it. Vroom, vroom. We made it to the olive grove. Look at us. You see those poopy piles? Yeah, taking all those and spreading them around the olives to really overdose the soil with some nitrogen to stimulate plant growth. That is the objective here. We don't want bare earth on our olive grove. We want to make sure that we have cover crops growing everywhere. As much of a diversity of species as we can get. All of that ecosystem in the rhizosphere, all the different plants working together really helps stabilize the soil structure, really helps metabolites and fungal and bacterial networks get distributed and develop, and that will all help our beautiful olive trees be that much more productive. Check it out, man. We're crushing these piles. Boom, look at that. Haha. We're working on a pile here, all the way down here. Gonna put it all the way up there, in between the olive rows. All the way up. See all that poop? Come on, Mr. Robot. Let me tell you, it's real stinky over here. I love the smell of ammonia in the morning. Pretty soon, this ammonia is gonna be over. Check it out. Look here. These olives are pretty good. Not a lot of wrinkles on these olives. Pretty good size too. We're about ready to pick them. Check out this tree. Oh, same deal. Look at that. Firm. Not a lot of wrinklage. That is a good sign. Little PSA here for any olive enthusiasts. If you look at these olives here on this tree, you will see that they are a bit shrivelly. They have wrinkles like old people, like they've been in water too long, except in this case they're wrinkly because they're drying out. These trees need water. But we need the first rain to hit. These wrinkly little munchkins gonna fill out with their oils and their liquids, just like the other trees, so that we can pick them and process them. We're walking up this row. Boom, look at all that poop. Poop like this. Ha! Yeah, smells amazing. I love the smell of poop in the morning. Incredible. There's our friend working his way up the hill. Let's find other trees here, see how they're doing. How's this baby? Oh, pretty good. A little wrinkly, do you see that? Just a little wrinkly, but filling out. This poop doesn't look very interesting, but it's doing a lot of interesting stuff to the soil microbiome, let me tell ya. Okay, here at the top. So, these olive trees are dry. They don't need watering. As long as they get rainwater, they'll be okay. These trees are planted very far apart. They can attract more rainwater to themselves and not have to compete so much for the rainwater with the other trees around them. The benefit of this is that we can really incorporate a much broader diversity of tree species here to help out with the biodiversity of the olive grove per se. So for example, right in this middle row here, where there's plenty of room, we could plant fig trees. And fig trees are known to be very helpful for olive trees. First of all, because they have some sort of similar compound in them that attracts the pests of the olive. So if you plant fig trees, you actually have a diversion for olive pests so that your olives can be safe and your fig trees can kind of fight in the front lines of the pest invasion. And then as you get more species here, more cover crops, more perennials, more things like this, as the diversity increases, you're actually attracting more bugs that are predators of the pest bugs. So you create a pest bug genocide situation. Everyone's killing each other and they're not bothering your beautiful trees. And that is what the goal is here. We're going to create a harmony of total war in the bug world. That is the plan. That is one of the benefits of biodiversity, is you distract the bugs from eating your trees. Incredible. The other thing we can do here, these wide rows. Hey, I'm trying to film a video. Oh, wow. Okay, no, that's fair, that's cool. You can do that again, that's cool. As I was saying, we can set this up as a chicken tractor range. The ground is flat, it's at a gentle angle, and the chicken tractors can travel all the way down and all the way up for the whole season that they're growing. If you water your trees and you got them really close together, you don't have as much opportunities to implement other diverse species and income streams, shall we say, to your property. Does that make us sense? Mind-blowing. Look at him go. Turbo. Boom, look at it. Oh yeah, yeah. Boom. You always gotta get a good poop spreader. Who's this lovable munchkin? Cool. The world's longest poop run. Da 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 da. Okay, another quick olive PSA. Come here. Do you see these enormous cuts right here? There, like this, all over the tree. Are you seeing this stuff? This is called treeicide. Absolutely terrible form of pruning, I've learned from the experts, because this branch here is fed from a root. And when you kill this branch, it actually dries up and dies all the way down to the root layer. This is useless now. All of this is dry. You can actually actually hear it. Can you hear that? Terrible. You don't want to prune like this, butchering your tree. People have learned this way erroneously. It's a bad habit. Stop doing it. People think this is a good idea because what tends to happen is when they butcher a tree like this, every part of it that hasn't been absolutely murdered will grow way more the next year, but it won't produce any fruit. That's what trees do, by the way. If you prune it too much, it'll grow back like crazy, but it won't produce any fruit. It doesn't have the energy for that. It's like in shock, okay? You don't get production, but the second year you get full production, and then after that year's finished and they collect their olives, people will chop their tree down again and then wait 2 years more to get 100% production. Why do that? Why get 100% and then 20% and then 100% and then 20% year after year when you could prune it a little more carefully without butchering it like so, creating enormous dry, dead patches on your tree, and over time killing the tree, slow, painful, grueling death of 1,000 chops. If you just pruned it a little more carefully, a little more gently, here and there, slowly, what would you do? You would actually create a more even harvest year to year, never getting 100%, maybe 60 or 70% year after year. My calculations are correct. If you're getting 70 and 70% every year, man, that's 140% in 2 years. Whereas if you're getting 100 and then 20 every year because you're chopping like crazy, that's 120%. You're getting less. What if you can get 80% every year? It's more stable, so you can trust that you're always gonna have olive every year. I think that's a smarter strategy. What do you think? Check out this monster poop pile. A yikes, titanic, bulky craziness. Running. Boom, doing his thing. Doing the thing that he does. That's the thing that he's doing. He's doing the thing. Here we go. Boom, take it on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Taking bites out of that one. Spreading it, look at that. Connecting it up there. See that? We spread it out there, so he's connecting it in this spot with this pile here that he's gonna push down that way. Freaking genius. The Pooposaurus rex, Latin name Pooperus scoopus, like an enormous dung beetle, it rolls the poop hither and thither, pleasuring in the refuse and waste of its fellow creatures. There's no naturalistic explanation as to why it behaves in this manner. Some have speculated it is some obscene mating ritual. Needless to say, regardless of the mysterious motivations of this creature, everyone can see that the effects are by and large good for olive groves. Ho ho, check it out. The task is completed. All of the poopy piles have been spread. None remain standing. Look at that lake of brown. Oh yeah, incredible. This is what happens when you don't bring shovels. You gotta get in there with your feet. We're having a poop wave. Mediterranean poop wave. Smack 'em. Poop's got nothing on my inexorable boots. It's bootacular. You always gotta clean your poop scooposaurus of the poop once it's done. You don't want it to get an infection. It's grotacular. Once in a while, the Pooperus scooperus finds a willing primate to brush its teeth. This dental arrangement works beautifully for the animal, as it has no hands to do it itself. Incredible. I'm a poop scooposaurus. I'm a poop scooposaurist. I'm a poop scooposaurus. Pooperus scooperosaurus. Saurist. I love pooper scooperosaurus. I love pooper scooperosauruses. Huh? I love pooper scooperosauruses. We're done. Peace.